No one likes the before Prince Cinderella. It's depressing. Always having to clean after her stepbrothers, obeying their and her stepmother's orders, and taking beatings when it never deemed necessary. At least her stepniece gave her kindness. This Cinderella didn't know if she could take it anymore. She had to get out of there. What if something happened, though? What if she woke up, finding it all a reality instead of a dream? You are watching Ashlyn's Dream Come True. This is part 2. Welcome, everyone. I am the Esperanza 243, and oh my gosh, I am super psyched about this freaking video. I know it's a little bit of a surprise that... Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm just now noticing the shadow that the slide is casting, and it's beautiful. I love it. I just had to say something. Anyways, the reason why you're seeing a second video so soon for Ashlyn's Dream Come True is because I missed last week's video, and last week's video should have been the rap prophecy, but I really wanted to open up with the new book, this book, which I super love, by the way, and I'm really glad that my sister helped me out with the book, because otherwise it would not be in this state right now. It would not be so beautiful. And what's really cool is that in the book there are songs, Ashlyn's Dream Come True. I'm getting sidetracked. So this week you're getting 2 videos. One is this week's video, which is Ashlyn's Dream Come True, and the other is last week's video, which is the Rap Prophecy Part 3. I know it's a little confusing, but I just want to make sure that you guys are caught up with all the videos that was supposed to go up, but didn't, because of my internet. Oh my gosh, I never told you about my internet problem. I will do that in a vlog, I promise you guys. Oh my gosh. Too much. It's too much to talk about on this video. It's just so overwhelming and so stressful. I cannot believe that happened, and it's still kind of happening. No, it's not still happening. I'm just having trouble with one of my video games. This is a real hassle. Yikes. Hopefully I'll get that fixed, though, so that my gaming viewers are not panicking or anything like that. Of course, I'm the one that's panicking, not them, probably. Anywho, back to the book. Okay, so I want to be really quick with the book, just because I really am trying to control how much I talk before the reading starts. I always say that, it's just, I don't like it when it goes over 4 minutes, or even 3 minutes, because really, the whole book, the whole video, the point of the video is to read to you guys, and all I'm doing is talking. It's really frustrating me. But, in other news, I get to improve my reading skills to you guys. I get to improve my speaking skills. That's what I love about doing these videos, too. I'm giving you guys the books that I write, and at the same time, I'm improving my speech skills for Special Olympics. Kind of goes hand in hand, right? Anyways, what happened in the previous book, or the previous video, sorry, is that we got to meet Ashlyn and Ashley. Ashlyn is the main character in the book. Well, technically, she's like the side character. The main character is Ashley, which is in the dream Ashlyn is having. And this dream is affecting her life. She can't get to work on time, or she barely gets to work on time. She's having trouble with doing all her chores at home, and she's even recognizing things in her reality that's similar to her dream. Oops. I didn't mean to say that. Well, she did say... No. You guys know that I did reveal it on time. Because because in the dream, we get to see the orange calico cat. But in her reality, she actually gets to meet that cat. which turns out she named Thomas instead of Dexter. Pretty good thing I did that, right? Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the book. We ended the previous video with Ashley freeing Dexter from the house. As she entered the house, she heard a lot of activity going on. "Cordelia, pick up the pace! Hurry up!" Cornelius called. The woman's footsteps could be heard upstairs while she searched for her dress gloves. "Ashley!" Cordelia called out in panic. "I cannot find my dress gloves. Where are they?" She rushed from her bedroom to the bathroom. Ashley hastened up the stairs and helped her look for them. Her stepmother stood next to Cornelius. "Where is Sterling? Sterling, come see your brother off!" "I'm coming, Mother," the man quietly called. He was already entering the foyer. Sterling seemed just as tall as his mother, but not as muscular. He had long, dirty blonde hair with orange eyes. "Cornelius, enjoy your time at the dinner." "I will if Cordelia comes to my side this very second," he muttered harshly. "Calm down, brother. She is at the proper age to experience the world." His brother did not calm down. In fact, he yelled the next second. "Ashley! Get my daughter down here right now!" At that very second, she and Ashley hastened down the stairs and toward the foyer. Cordelia apologized profusely. "I'm ready, Father. Let's go. We shouldn't be late by more than a few minutes." Cornelius walked out the front door and went to their carriage. Cordelia looked at Ashley and hugged her. "Remember, when Sterling marries, you are welcome to come live with me. I know how harsh grandmother is on you, Aunt Ashley." Ashley smiled. "Thank you, Cordelia. I will manage. No matter what they say, you are beautiful in my eyes," she whispered. Ashley's smile widened even more. Cordelia rushed out of the house to her transportation. In a matter of minutes, Ashley was in that same room in front of the fireplace. She glanced around the kitchen in a daze. "Ashley, set the table!" "At once, ma'am." As she grabbed the silverware and went to the dining room, she decided to hum. Ashley continued to do so as she set up the table. Words came out while plates were placed. "I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea." She gracefully danced from the dining room to the kitchen. Side note, everyone. Originally, I had planned 2 different singers, a female and a male, for this, but considering I don't want to get too fancy with my videos just yet, it'll have to happen later. "Ashley, place some coffee with our meal," Sterling called. She rushed with heating water, still humming. When she finished everything, she sat down in her spot in front of the kitchen's fireplace. "I know one spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair," she whispered happily. Ashley then daydreamed. Hours later, and far off from Ashley's house, a dashing young man with short brown hair and crystal hazel eyes hurried down a road. He was riding a horse to his home, and what a grand home it was! His parents had been waiting for him for some time. The man had traveled far and was gone for several months. He felt glad to be home. "Sir Edric, we should hurry home. It is getting darker by the hour," his right-hand man said. The young sire looked at him and nodded. "Would you like to race there, then?" Sir Edric asked. He gave him a sly grin. The next second, he tapped his heels lightly against the horse. She quickened to a trot. He tapped his heels again. The horse went from trotting to pacing. His right-hand man rolled his eyes and followed him as best as he could. "Do you have to race now? For goodness sake, we could wake someone!" The good sire gave him a look while chuckling. His horse suddenly halted, lifting her legs and whinnying. A young lady gasped as she toppled backwards. Sir Edric gasped. He tried to stop his horse before hurting her. He got off and went to young Ashley. "I apologize. Are you well?" "I am sorry. I was not watching the traffic," she rushed. She stood with his help. "The fault is mine. I did not watch where I was going." "Someone was chasing you." He shook his head. "I was racing with my colleague, Kumar," he replied as Ashley brushed off the dirt from her dress. He breathed heavily. "I looked back to see how far he was. I should have paid attention to where I was going. I am sorry." "I see that you are out of breath, sir. Would you like a dipper of cool water?" She smiled faintly. Sir Edric saw the dimples in her cheeks as she smiled, and saw the ash on her face. He suddenly had that curious expression. "You must be going somewhere important, then?" He nodded with surprise. "Why, yes. I am heading home. I have spent far too long away from home that I miss my family dearly. Yet you do have a family, I suppose?" "I do, sir. I have my stepmother and stepbrothers. A lot of times they are a handful." Her eyes widened as she covered her mouth. Sir Edgar smiled. "When is a family ever not a handful?" As he chuckled, she giggled after taking her hands off her mouth. He couldn't help admiring that smile. "What is your name?" "I am called Ashley, sir." He smiled once more. "That is a pretty name." Sir Edric paused. "Why is your face so dirty?" "I sit by the fire frequently. The cinders fly, and my face gets smudged." She lifted her hands and tried to rub the ash off her face. That only made it worse. The ash thinned out and went all over her cheeks. The good sire chuckled. "Ah, I see. Ashley. I like it." Ashley blushed. "I did not mean to embarrass you." She smiled shyly and stepped back. "I should get inside, sir. My stepmother doesn't like it when I talk to strangers." "I should like to see you again, Ashley," he said as he walked back to his horse. He got on and made his horse walk. As he and his right-hand man passed her, he waved goodbye to Ashley. "I would like that," she whispered. Not a second after that happened, the door to her house opened wide. "Ashley, what are you doing out there?" Sterling whispered. She glanced at him. "Get inside before Mother finds out. You know how she gets when she has a migraine." Her eyes widened while she rushed into the house. "How long has she had the migraine?" she asked quietly. "She's had it for about 2 minutes, but it feels much longer than that," he whispered. "I guess I should make her special tea then," she muttered. In the meantime, Sir Edric arrived at his grand house. He walked up to a room on the second floor and entered it. "Ah, there's my son." The good sire smiled. "Hello there, mother, father." "Edric, my boy, I'm glad you are home." "As am I, father." He sighed. "I see no lady on your arm," his father said as he sighed as well. "I am disappointed." "As am I, father. As am I. Still, I had grand times." "Do be wise with your words, my dear," his mother told his father. He nodded. "Well, you've had your fun, boy, but now you must do your duty." Sir Edric frowned. "What your father is trying to say, dear Edric, is that we want grandchildren to love and spoil." "When I was your age, I knew my duty and had to marry someone. Your mother, The woman I love. Marry? Now? Edric nearly cried. I could not marry now. There are so many adventures out there in the world calling my name. You want me to marry? His parents gave each other an expression and gave him a look. Yes, I want you to marry. There are fair maidens all over town who would love to marry you, my boy. Why not pick one of them? I would rather wait and fall in love, like you two. His mother and father looked at each other fondly. I think a ball would be lovely. Don't you think, my dear? His mother asked his father. He looked at her dumbfounded before smiling. What a splendid idea! Edric panicked as he watched him pick up a bell and ring it. We shall invite all the fair single maidens. Wait a moment, Edric spoke. His parents glanced at him. Should we have a ball so soon? I would rather wait a month or two. My dear son, if we have the ball, perhaps love will follow. He thought about it. You are quite right, mother. Though if I do not find a woman to marry at this ball, I would like to choose a bride on my own, with no interference. It is a deal, my boy. The next second, a servant appeared in the doorway. He glanced at the servant. Sir Edric is giving a ball. Details of the ball were then arranged. Since Cordelia had moved, she did not send word to certain people that she had changed address. When her grandmother received the invitation a week later, she was surprised. Ashley merely got a glimpse of it before Agatha snatched it out of her hand. Sir Edric is back in town, her stepmother squealed. Oh, I must tell the boys. Perhaps they might meet a woman to settle down with. Agatha started to walk away in search of her sons. Stepmother? The villainous woman stopped and turned toward her. Ashley hesitated for a moment. May I go? The invitation says all eligible women in the house could go. I suppose you would think you would go and fall madly in love with someone, Her stepmother thought in a split moment. Well, I suppose you could, if you can finish all your chores when we get ready. Oh, what would you wear? Ashley gasped and covered her mouth. Her face showed she was shocked, but her eyes filled with hurt. That's right. You do not have anything else but what you're wearing. Ashley, where are you? Cornelius called. I need you to do something. Go tend to your stepbrother. Meanwhile, I will be in the parlor. Agatha walked off. The young lady rushed to help Cornelius. Cornelius, give it up. You do not need this raggedy thing, Sterling said as Ashley came closer to one of the stepbrothers' rooms. Ashley, get that thing away from him. I am not ready to throw it out, Cornelius yelled. She noticed Sterling was holding an old journal. It looked as if its bind could break any second. Give it back, little brother! His little brother tossed it to Ashley. She caught it perfectly. Toss it out, would you, Ashley? Sterling commanded. Do it quick before Cornelius tries to take it back. Cornelius gave her a deep glare. Ashley widened her eyes in fright. The next second, he lunged toward her. Ashley gasped and ran off. She ran down the hall to the stairs. He was getting closer. She thought quick and sat on the stairs handle. She slid down the staircase rail. Ashley quickly realized she couldn't throw it outside. He would still get the journal back. She ran quickly to the kitchen connected to the dining room and tossed it into the lit fireplace. Cornelius arrived in time to see his old journal being burned in the fire. He was furious. How dare you! He glanced around and saw a book. It was Black Beauty, the Autobiography of a Horse, by Anna Sewell. her father had given it to her before he died. Cornelius lunged for the book, dangling it in front of the fire. Oh my gosh. Now that is definitely a plot twist. I actually do have to stop there, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, this book is insane. So I've actually done the math. The way I have things planned out, I hope it's going to be like this. I don't know if I told you guys this, but what I'm going to be doing is alternating weeks. So last week was supposed to be the Rap Prophecy Part 3. This week is going to be this week, which this video should be up either by Friday or Saturday. You're going to get Ashlyn's Dream Come True Part 2, which is this video right here. Next week will be the Rap Prophecy again, and this will be alternating. So if my calculations are correct, this book should be finished in the middle of October. So fingers crossed, because I know what the next book is going to be for the alternating weeks. That is, if I'm going to keep doing this. If not, well, I think I might know what I'm going to be doing. Again, I'm super frustrated that I haven't been doing the music videos. I was really hoping to get that to happen this year. Unfortunately, I suck at saving money, so I can't rent any camera equipment. I can't rent any studios or public places so that I can get this song up and running. It just won't work. So, anyways, again, that's going to be it, everyone. Next video will be the Rap Prophecy Part 3. Oh my gosh. There's so much to do. Oh, another thing I need to get fixed. My printer. It's not connected to my computer. What? That's it, everyone. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rabbit, also known as the Esperanza Tipper 3, signing out. Bye, everyone.